Here's our wonderful tier list of every single horror game I played in 2025. Now, I'm excited to rank all these because a lot of them I love dearly and a lot of them I hate. Now, I don't know if all of you will remember what these games are, but I do, so I can explain to you very briefly, not the whole thing. God forbid I do that. I'm not doing that. I have 4 tiers here. We have It's Amazing, It's Okay, It's Good. This is like an I'm admitting it's good, even though I kind of don't really want to, but it's like it's an okay tier, you know? We have the mid, where I literally feel nothing about it, and then we have trash. I probably should have refunded it, but I'm too nice. So, I think there's 24, 25 games here. Regardless, they are horror, even if they're not scary, or they are scary, and I played them this year. Let's start. So, I'm just gonna go in order. There's not an order I need to do these. The first is a Minty. I'm gonna try not to rank these badly if they're a walking sim, but a lot of these are walking sims, unfortunately. If you don't know, I'm not a fan of walking sim horror. I used to be when they first started doing them, but now I just, they're too boring. I hate them. But a Minty is like a thing, you're like a photographer and you go into ancient Egyptian pyramids and you take pictures and you like mess with ancient artifacts and then you get haunted by a mummy and sent to a Minty. Now, is a Minty scary? There were a few good jump scares in that game, but it is just a walking sim, and you occasionally will take a picture of like a hieroglyph, and that's pretty much it. I didn't think it was horrible, but I also didn't think it was great. So a Minty is going in the mid tier. A mid-T, more like it. Dead Take, this is the next one. Dead Take was the one that had a ton of really crazy talents in it, like a bunch of crazy actors and VAs and everything. I didn't like this game. It was also a walking sim. I don't remember the story. I think you just like find out that you killed somebody because you're like both going after an acting role and you killed your friend that's like an actor that got the role you wanted. And the director was the one to tell you to kill him. It was kind of boring. The puzzles sucked and you just sat in the chair and watched like actors like improv. It wasn't exciting to me. Also, the ending of this game, because you had to turn on streamer mode to cut out copyright, they didn't add in a replacement song. It just made the whole game silent, and it actually made the audio glitch. So, is it mid or trash? I don't want to put it in trash because I respect some of the actors that were in this game. I'll put it in mid. Now, Ebola Village. I love this game. I think this game's funny. But I don't want to rank it high because it's funny. Although it's not a walking sim because you have a gun. It's just a survival horror game. Ebola in this world causes zombieism. This game is so stupid it hurts. But the cutscenes are funny. So, you know what? My tier list is going to be, I feel like I can't physically rank Ebola Village over Dead Take, but I kind of want to. We never finished this game, so maybe it'd be unfair. I'm going to put it in mid again. Is it a ripoff game of like, it's okay. The best way I can explain Ebola Village is it's like Russian Resident Evil. And Ebola, for some reason, in their world, is the most deadly disease and it makes zombies. I don't know why. But it was entertaining. I will give it that. I think it was more entertaining than Dead Take and a Minty. I will put it at the top of mid tier. Forget. I wish I could forget playing this. This game was terrible. It's the one where at the very end you kill your own son. And you have 2 choices. You can either face what you did or drink a lot of alcohol. Now, what I did was I drank a lot of alcohol. I don't know why you kill your own son. I don't know what the point is. I think we finished it in an hour. But it's a pretty horrible game. The killing your own son was a funny bit, though. So, you know, I would put it higher, but it's going in trash. I'm not playing that. I kind of missed that game. We should play it again. I'm going to learn how to speedrun it. Okay. Now, time for everyone's favorite. This is Garten of Banban 8. I did learn how to read Roman numerals. Garten of Banban is a fan favorite series that you guys love, and I know you love Garten of Banban, and I know you want me to play the 9th when it comes out. I believe this one is Garten of Banban anti-something, demon, anti-whatever, I don't remember. It's the one with Doughy, the Doe character, and he like melts. Oh, wait, no, that was Poppy Playtime, wasn't it? Sorry, I'm getting them mixed up. They're all the same to me, all mascot horror. I don't remember this one that well. Oh wait, no, I do remember this. At the end of this game, Ban Ban and evil Ban Ban fight each other, and then they fall into a giant vat of poison or some. So you know what? I'm gonna put it, and it's good. And this is not a meme, and this is not a joke, and that's real. How much do you drink? How much do I drink? I don't drink at all. I can't drink because I take Adderall, and you can't mix Adderall and, well, you could, but you shouldn't. You shouldn't mix Adderall and alcohol because one is a depressant and one is a stimulant. One of the best card of Ban Bans, it deserves mid-max. No, it's good. Okay, let me put an asterisk on this Garten of Ban Ban. It's good for the Garten of Ban Ban series, okay? That's why it's there. This will make sense as we go on. Okay, Killing Antidote. Now, this is a survival horror game, right? It has really hot women in it. So it's gonna go in good. That's really the only reason why, to be honest with you. I actually thought I'd get banned playing this because it gets as close to bannable content as possible. I did lose the bunny suit. That was pretty sad. I remember that. I don't remember the storyline. That's the only reason why I would knock it down is because if you die, you lose like a lot of progress. I don't know. Killing Antidote. I feel like it's. I would if out of all of these games, if I would go back and actually finish them. Well, I finished a lot of these. I would finish Killing Antidote, probably more than all of them, but only because of the hot women. Otherwise, I don't care. Oh, Ludo. Now, Ludo, the more I have spent away from this game, the more I actually despise it. This game stinks, and I don't like it. It's not even funny bad. It's one of those horror games that want you to think really deeply about a topic, but they do a very poor job at making you want to think deeply, and then it just makes, I don't know, it's so vague, and then it's like, yeah, now, and then at the end it's like, yeah, now think about someone you've lost, think about your dead parents now. I don't know. Ludo's it looks good, the graphics look fine, but the gameplay and the story stink, so it's going in trash. I don't like that game. Oh god, okay. Five Nights at Freddy's Secret of the Mimic. Five Nights at Freddy's Secret of the Mimic is it as good as Security Breach? I like Security Breach. Was it as good? I think it was. It wasn't as buggy. Secret of the Mimic. Was that a video? I feel like I remember that from somewhere. Secret of the Mimic. I don't know where to put this because it wasn't buggy. It worked. I think I ran into maybe like one or two bugs. And in Security Breach, I literally couldn't finish the game for like 10 hours because it had so many bugs. So they did improve the game. I think we went for the true ending on this too. I'll say it's good. I think it's good. It's not like amazing, but I think it's like a good FNAF game, I guess. Okay. Order 13. I actually really like this game. This is the game where you're like an Amazon warehouse person that packs the packages and you use the points you get for packing the packages to make a better life for your cat. Order 13. I think it's a good game. I like it. It's a fun game. Usually you have like a sim game and a horror game, and they never usually mix those. They did in this game.
Never heard of the game. It's
pretty fun. It gets a little repetitive, but it doesn't overstay its welcome. So I think it's good. It's going in good tier. Oh man, okay. The Reanimal demo. I know I didn't do this on stream, but I did a playthrough and I uploaded it. The Reanimal demo is amazing. It made me so excited for the actual game when it comes out. I think it comes out in January, so next month. We will be playing this on stream, and I'm really excited. It is not little. I think I made a mistake before. The people who are making this made Little Nightmares. Reanimal is like, it's not Little Nightmares. It's the game that the company always like dreamed of making. So I want to be respectful to them and say that it is Reanimal, it is not Little Nightmares. It's just a similar style. But anyways, Reanimal is amazing. It's going up here. Okay, Routine. Routine is, we just played this like a few days ago. Routine is really good. I had to think about it. I needed more time to think about it. I think it's not really a walking sim. You don't shoot, well, you do shoot things, kind of. I'm a little disappointed at the second half, but the first half was so good that I think it like goes way up here. Imagine there's a separate tier between amazing and good, and that's where Routine would go. Actually, I think it'll go up here. I'll put it in amazing. I think it's a good game for what it does. I think it's good. Poppy Playtime 4. This is the one with Doey. This is the one I was talking about earlier. Poppy Playtime 4, it's been so long. I'm trying to remember. I think Doey had cool animations, like the way he was animated. I think that was cool. The game was pretty buggy though. I don't even remember the story. I wish I remembered it. I don't know why I forgot it. It probably goes in good. Usually Poppy Playtime games are pretty solid. They're better than Garten Ban for sure. Okay, Joy of Creation. So this was like heavily requested by some people in Discord. Particularly, I think Coper was the one that wanted this. And I spent forever. This was requested for a super long time, and I finally played it. This is pretty much just a FNAF game that's really scary. Now, I never played the OG FNAF where you're like sitting at a computer and you have to control like the windows and stuff. For clarity, I've actually never played Five Nights at Freddy's, like the OG game. I've never played it. I never played like 2 or 3 or any of that stuff. So this was my first FNAF experience, I guess, if you want to call it that. And it was fun. It was good. It was a little, I mean, it's just a demo, so I don't know, like, I don't want to rate it too hard, but I think it was fun. I'll put it like in front of Garten Ban. Actually, here, I'm gonna reorder these. There. This is more correct, I think. The left is best, and then right is worst. Okay. Ruined Nurse. Oh yeah. So Ruined Nurse is great because you play as a guy that, this is a survival horror, it's not a walk so you get to shoot things. You play as a guy who has to go fix the internet. And there's some hot horror nurses in that game, and I love them. Bad, trash, no good. No, Ruined Nurse is good. What do you mean hot? They're as hot as a video game character can get. They're like as hot as the nurses in Silent Hill, I think. Are they? I don't remember. This game was buggy as hell though. It got really repetitive. And some of the puzzles were just too hard. But I don't think I'll put it like, I think The Killing Antidote had hotter girls than Ruined Nurse. But we finished Ruined Nurse though. Where should I put it? I'm gonna swap Garten Ban and Ruined Nurse. I'm sorry. I have to put it up there. Look what you're comparing it to. You're terrible. What?
Are you sure?
You guys don't like Ruined Nurse? You guys are such haters. Fine, I'll put it down there. Strange City. This game crashed my computer, so it's going in trash. That game friggin' stinks. Next, we don't even. It's just like a ripoff of Little Nightmares. It sucks. Okay, Waffle Cone Willy. Now, Waffle Cone Willy it's. I can't even pretend to like it. I think it sucks. It's not even like you play for 5 minutes. You're like, this is pretty funny. And then you get chased by the KFC man. And then there's the little waffle cone ice cream truck that chases you around. But it doesn't even like, all you have to do is walk in a house and then it can't get you anymore. It's pointless. We didn't finish that game, but I don't like it. It sucks. Okay, Little Nightmares 3. I really am disappointed with this game. I wanted to like it so bad, but it's just co-op slop. The whole reason why I like Little Nightmares is because I think the stories are really good and the atmosphere and the way they do characters and bosses and everything is really clever and the puzzles are super clever. All of that in Little Nightmares 3 is either absent or mid. So it's definitely going in mid tier. I don't think it's trash, but I don't think it's good either. It's like top mid. I'm leaving my mod resignation. For Ruined Nurse, you guys are... Listen, Ruined Nurse, you like it, and you know you do. Okay, Midnight Walk. The Midnight Walk is not necessarily a horror game. It's got horror elements. This is the game that has that really unique, like, animation style. It looked very cool. It was a very pretty game. The story was cute. It wasn't too hard to follow, but it wasn't scary at all. I think it was a good game. I don't think it was bad. I think I'll put it like maybe here. I don't know. So all of these in good tier are kind of like mixed. It's coming out in VR too, apparently. I wouldn't play VR, but apparently you can play it in VR. Nightmare Shift. Weirdly enough, I downloaded this game and we played it on stream and I thought it was going to be absolute garbage trash. And it wasn't. It wasn't that bad. Was it a walking sim? Yes. Was it horrible? No. The story was okay. It was like interesting. It was kind of like, it was like a whodunit type of story. This story is so weird. It's like the manager is pretending to call you and scare you or whatever. And then there's some killer at the end of this. I don't remember who it is. I don't remember if it's like some random friend or some person in the hotel or what. But it was a good story. It was a little silly at times. But for what it was, I actually didn't hate it. So I'm going to put it maybe like, it's like tied with Little Nightmares 3. I'm going to put it in good because I don't think it's that bad. Out of Sight. I think this is the game where you can't see, or no. Oh, it's the teddy bear can see, but you have to set down the teddy bear to be able to see and look in different areas. That mechanic is super creative, and the way they used it was very good. I think this game was pretty solid. Yeah, I like this game. I think it was cool. Yeah, I agree. I think it was a good game. It wasn't scary, but it was cool. And then there were like scenes where the big guy would grab the teddy bear and he would be chasing you with it, but you would like be seeing from his perspective. It was really cool. It was neat. I liked it a lot. Top of good. Should it go there? My problem is I don't remember these other games. I like Joy of Creation, but it's just a demo, so I don't feel like it's... When the full game comes out, we'll play it. But I don't think it's bad. Repo. Someone earlier said Repo is not a horror game. Lethal Company is more of a horror game than Repo. But technically, if we're being technical, Repo is technically a horror game. I love Repo. I think it's super fun. It's a great game. It's just a different type of horror game, so I don't want to compare it to anything else on the list because it is multiplayer. Repo is fun, and then you play it too much with your friends and you don't want to play it again for like a long time. Now, I haven't played any of the update stuff, but when I did play this year, I thought it was a good game. It was very fun. I enjoyed playing it with friends. So I will put it like, maybe like here. I enjoyed it. I thought it was fun. We got some big ones. This was the very first horror game we played of the year. It was called The Lies We Tell Ourselves. This game, in my opinion, was like Ludo levels. Yep. This game freaking stinks. It was a walking sim. It was boring as hell. That's where the beginning, they put me on the slide and spun me around for hours when he was talking about his childhood trauma being bullied, and it just was so, I couldn't take it seriously, and it just made me laugh. Also, apparently, so here's some backstory about this game. Somebody was looking at paintings on the walls in this game and saw paintings that looked very AI art-like, and apparently they like tried to call it the dev, and the dev was like, it's not AI art, I did it myself, but then didn't post any proof and just blocked everyone. So
streamers laughed at someone's childhood trauma.
Oh no, they spun me around. Stranger Things moment. That happens in Stranger Things. I don't know if the dude actually used AI art or not. I don't know. It just was like a whole show. This game stinks. You know what? I will respect, because I actually saw artwork in Ludo that I thought might have been AI, but it wasn't. So based off that fact alone, I will rate Ludo higher than The Lies We Tell Ourselves. Because at least they actually sourced where their art came from. Okay. Still Wakes the Deep, Siren's Rest. This was a DLC for Still Wakes the Deep that we played. It's the one where you dive underwater to investigate the oil rig that had blown up in the game. I thought it was fine. I kind of like the OG game better, though. I think I'll put it like here. I think that was all right. All right, the last one, Silent Hill F. This game is very controversial. A lot of people don't like Silent Hill F, and a lot of people love Silent Hill F. I feel bad about ranking this because I have not experienced the true full game, because there are a lot of things that are added into multiple different endings, and you get the true ending. It gives you a ton of context for the actual story. I didn't do those. But if I was just to rank it off my first time playing, I think it is a really great game. And if I was to compare it to all of these other games here, I would definitely put it up here. This is like lagging, so I can't readjust these, but I was gonna move it, but I can't for some reason. My assumption is if I played the true endings, I think it'd be even better. Okay, this is every single horror game we played in 2025. We did it. Look at that.